is going on, guys?
We're back.
Hey, guys, we're back every Tuesday. I made you a promise. I'm going to stay true to my promise.
Every Tuesday.
We're talking trades, guys. My name's Andrew Lemoyne. This is Jason Grew.
What's happening? Jason Grew here. Very excited.
And we're coming to you guys from CoverageCorp Dealer Solutions. Hey, look, we just got off the long weekend, man. Hope you guys are jumping right back into it. It feels weird, when Tuesdays are Mondays?
Well, today's a Tuesday. Today's a true Tuesday.
It really is a true Tuesday. And guys, all our friends down in the U.S., which is President's Day weekend. Amazing. Up here in Ontario, we just had Family Day.
That's right.
Okay. And by the way, I hope you don't need the government to tell you when you should spend a day with your family.
No, it's once a year, eh? That's what we do up here.
Yeah. Every day should be Family Day, guys.
Every day should be Family Day, and every day should be trade-ins.
Well, there's two things that are happening every single day, guys. Dealerships are selling cars and dealers are appraising trades. And look, what I wanted to talk to you guys about today was I just wanted to call out the appraisal process in your store. What I'd love to do is just get you guys thinking a little bit about what that looks like. Okay, we talk to a lot of dealers on any given week, right? Tons, dozens, hundreds. And, one thing obviously that we notice is the appraisal process is different in every store. And, when we speak to different dealers, it's never the same, which is cool because it's your unique dealership and you guys are allowed to build your own processes out. So it's not the fact that dealers do things a little different. It's how many dealers we actually speak to that don't have a clear definition or understanding of what their in-store appraisal process even looks like. Okay.
100%.
So, guys, this should be a key part of your sales process, right? Like, let me ask you this. If I were to go into your store tomorrow, pull aside 4 of your salespeople, a couple of your managers, bring you guys into a room individually, give you a pen and paper and say, guys, document.
What's the process look like?
Your appraisal process. What does that look like? Is everybody going to write down the same thing?
It's not a secret, right? Like it seems like when I've talking to the dealers, it's maybe one person knows.
Yeah.
But nobody has the same formula. Nobody's on the same page.
No.
Right. And I'm asking you right now, Andrew, how come this is so important and why are you talking about it?
Well, look, Jason, we know that 74% of the consumers have a trade-in.
That's right.
Right. And, really you should be really, really measuring your appraisal performance, right? Like as a manager in your store, that should be a key metric. And I think it's a metric that's neglected in a lot of stores. And I just want to bring some attention to it today
100%.
And hopefully get a couple dealers just paying a little bit more attention to it, whether you guys are using Guaranteed Trade or whether you're not. Okay. You should be paying attention to your appraisal performance. What does that look like? Right? What's the look to book when it comes to trades? Because you can very easily measure if you guys are losing deals, based on what your metrics are looking like.
Absolutely.
Okay?
And there's massive opportunity there because people want to come to your store and they're obviously there for a reason. They're not wasting their time, and you have the opportunity to step up and create a strong process. So when they do arrive, you know how it's going down. And like you said, you want to find out, within this process, what should that process look like? Give me an example.
Well, yeah. So look, like I want to get the dealers thinking about let's really, really focus on the user experience here and sit down and document as a team, guys, literally pull the team aside, go in the boardroom today. What does our appraisal process look like today? Let's map this out. Let's talk about it. Okay. I'm talking about, when the customer, at what stage in the process are your salespeople asking and inquiring about the trade? Mm-hmm. Okay. When they get the keys and they get the appraisal form, okay, what is that looking like for the consumer? What is happening with the consumer during the appraisal itself, right? Is this happening? Do you guys time it perfectly so, it's happening during the demo drive? So you're
no
maximizing
time being
the
wasted,
time,
right?
Or, do you have customers that are hanging around your showroom, hanging around waiting for you guys to make phone calls or research market data? What's that looking like for the customer? Right? So you really got to put yourselves in the customer's shoes like always and really hone in on the customer experience on what is that trade. Is the manager coming out and greeting the consumer? Who's asking the consumer the questions about the trade? Is it always the salesperson or is it the appraiser? Should it be? Right? Who's qualified to ask the consumers the questions about about their trade.
And you know that you're talking about when the customer's actually in the store.
In the store, man.
You know, and I think another part of that process is even before they get to the store.
Right.
You know, and we were talking about this before the show and you've ran multiple dealerships when you don't have a solid alignment within the dealership. So if you're getting texts and Bob's getting texts and everybody's getting texts and Jim and Sue and Billy, everybody's getting texts of these cars, and you know, what's that process look like? Are they putting them in one area so everybody knows what's happening within that dealership,
right?
Or are they getting lost?
Yeah, you know, like a trade-in appraisal, a trade lead is something that's very special. It's very unique. You know, is this a lead that should be going to just your standard internet? You know, your internet team, right? Well, you know, I would argue an inquiry, yes. You know, a full trade appraisal, no.
Okay.
Right. You know, who like, what does that look like? Is there, who is allowed to even put numbers on the cars in your store? Is it just the used car manager? Okay. Well, if Tim's off on Wednesdays, what happens? What does that happen? What happens to the trade appraisal on Wednesdays? Right.
Well, time is money, and we all know, we can all agree that, you know, you have to move quick, and people want to have answers, right? So if Tim's off,
yeah. You know, and Jason touched on, you know, I'm talking about, I want you guys to look at what the appraisal looks like in the store. You know, what we love about Guaranteed Trade is we get to start that process before the store.
That's right.
Okay. So it really helps you guys stand out, really helps you, you know, just be different when they're already shopping 2 to 3 of your competitors right now digitally. Sure. Okay, you guys really get to stand out, and it allows you to start collecting some data and take some of that process away from the in-store time being wasted. Okay, and help you guys do that before the customer actually shows up. So you could really maximize the in-store time on focusing on, you know, your product presentation and closing out a deal, guys.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. And honestly, I like to touch on this point again and again because, you know, I know when people are receiving texts in the store, the sales managers or the team, and they're getting these trade-in like kind of leads within, you know, hey, text me some photos, whatever it is, things get busy. People lose track of things. So what's happening to those customers? Are they being responded to right away?
Yeah.
If you can't control that as a used car manager or as a manager that's overseeing a team because you don't control their phones, right? What's the alignment look like? That's where Guaranteed Trade comes in, because everybody out there in the trade-in space can provide you a lead.
Right.
Is that safe to say?
An inquiry.
Yeah. But where you're going to be able to level up, and we all like to level up, we all like to do better in our jobs, is where you're able to align, you know, where are all those photos going? What's happening to our trade-ins coming in?
So guys, exactly what Jason's saying is we're going to give you a centralized portal. You, the managers, you guys can, you know, log in, have all the trade leads going into one centralized dashboard. We break it out between just the soft inquiries and the full trade appraisals. We're talking VINs, photos, descriptions, everything. Okay, guys, customers are capturing their trades from their driveway.
They're capturing the trades from the driveway, and honestly, you know, we're coming into March. It's happening quickly, right? The time is now, and you know, there's some people, well, you know, I don't really want to change my process. If you want better results, you have to do better things,
right?
Whether it's with us or not, right? You got to make a decision, and we got to move because, you know, we want to capture people's attention, and we want to make sure that the process is solid because it's March. March is coming.
You got it, guys. So look, it's a big area for improvement, and I want you guys to consciously take a look at your in-store appraisal process. Okay, what's that look like, guys? We got some cheat sheets if you want to reach out to us at, you know, reach out to Jason at CoverageCorp.ca.
I'll send you everything.
And Jay can share some of those cheat sheets we have. Yeah, you know, just some best practices. What does that actually look like? And what should your appraisal process looks like, right? What metrics should you be measuring, you know? And, you know, and who's able to actually put a number on those cars?
And you know what? Let's almost end it like this because this is going to be great. And I want you to imagine if you're Tim, Tim, the used car manager, and if he's not on site right now, if you don't have any kind of a way to appraise a car when he's not there, you know, that's not good. But what if Tim had Guaranteed Trade and he was on the dock, his feet up, drinking a nice beer?
Dude, Tim's on vacation. Tim's on the beach, hitting cars back, real trades going on happening in the store.
How would that feel, Tim? There's a Tim out there. I know.
He feels, Timmy, you know what I'm talking about, my man. And guys, look, you know, are you using third-party validation to close deals when the customers are you know, are sitting in your showroom? You know, what am I talking about, Jason? I'm talking about.
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah, I'm talking about actually, you know, utilizing some third-party validation data to validate your offer to the customer, right? Because it takes the onus off of you. Look, like, you know, Mr. Customer, this is not me saying that your trade is worth X. This is this report This is the market guide.
For sure.
Right. We've gone ahead now. We thank you for uploading it to the trade. That's why we're able to shoot you your guaranteed trade number. Guys, look, CoverageCorp.ca/GT. Okay. I can't guarantee you everything. Okay. There's a lot of things in this life I can't guarantee. Okay. One thing I can guarantee is that you're probably losing deals today due to trades.
And you got to be different.
Okay. Yeah. And we can.
It's. I was going to say this too, is also guaranteed trades month to month. We're not asking you to sign up for a year, eh?
No, we're not scared, guys. We're
Month
not
to month.
scared. Yeah.
Come in.
Yeah. Come on.
Come to the sandbox, play
Yeah.
around, see how the trading game is going with us, because you're going to guarantee that you'll be very happy.
Very, very happy. I keep hearing about some competition coming. I'm still waiting. I'm waiting, guys.
It's been called.
Yeah.
Who are we talking about? We can't say. Eh?
I know. We all got sick of waiting. The dealers, we did. We're sick of it, eh?
Now it's time to jump on and make the real decision.
Guys, CoverageCorp.ca/GT. Let's level up your trading game today.
Thank you.
Peace.